Hi, join me for a day at the racetrack. My day starts around 6:30. I drive around 40 minutes to Grantsville, Utah, home of Utah Motorsports Campus. The racetrack was opened in 2006 with its longest layout being 4.5 miles, with other layouts such as 2 miles and 3 miles. When I get there, I have to sign in and sign my waiver and get my wristband and transponder with National Autosport Association. Go into my day garage. Then go to my driver's meeting they have in the livery store, which sells all sorts of driving equipment and books. Then I head out on track for my first session of the day. Now please give or take the video here, the mile an hour is 1 or 2 off, give or take, and the quality isn't great. But anyway, there's a lot of passing this first session of the day because we're not gridded up off lap time yet. We don't have any lap time, so there's a lot of passing. Kind of crazy, everybody's figuring stuff out. Here we see me going for a pass right here. I believe this is a BMW. Set up for the outbreak. Snag him going right here to Twilla. He stays with me on my quarter, so that's why I don't tuck back over. And then I pass this Toyota 86. You see a lot of these at National Autosport Association events because they have a program with Toyota with a free track day if you buy one. Awesome cars. I'd love to drive one. The guy was super good. Let me buy. I get about 130 on the straightaway there too. Then there's a tech garage with a spec Miata. Then I drive by here and look at the HPD 2/3 grid. If you don't know what HPD is, it stands for High Performance Drivers Education. And it goes up through 4 levels. Me being an HPD 4 and these guys being a 2 and 3, and you start out in 1 if you're just beginning. Then I head out on track for my next session. Here's my fastest lap from then. It was a 2:17 around there. 2 seconds faster than last session, which was a 2:19. One big motivator for me here was the cars up ahead, if you see way up there. I was trying to catch them. Now I don't know if that's the best thing for me to do. I should just be going fast all the time and not have to motivate myself, but that's what happened. I'm coming through here on the back straightaway going number 5, Black Rock corner. I start getting a little bit closer to them, not quite. I never ended up catching them, but I actually ended up saying faster lap time. The way I know that is they grid us by lap time after every session, and I was ahead of all them in the next session, which I was pretty happy with. Come up here through Witchcraft, really high-speed right-hander, into the Attitudes. It's kind of a group of corners. You get to use the curbing, super fun, great for pictures. Then I come here to the corner I probably do the best. It's Twilla. You can just pack a lot of speed in there with the trail brake, and there's a good amount of camber. You just gotta be easy on the exit. Those rumble strips there, you can get a little loose if you're not careful on the throttle. Then I come into the clubhouse right here, and this is the corner I struggle with the most. You can pack a lot of speed into it, but it's just so flat from the car's perspective, it's a little confusing. And I'm going to wind up or release here. You want to set up, wind up, by hugging the inside so you can get a really good run with release onto the front straightaway, which is the longest straightaway in the western United States. Then after that session, I went and watched the time trial group, which these guys are running for time. They're not racing wheel to wheel, even though there's a lot of race cars in there. And these guys are actually running time trial, and they're going to race wheel to wheel later in the day. Awesome cars in there. Here we see a Mustang and a Porsche coming into the pits. Then here's a quick little cruise by the day garages. You can rent these out, pull your car in them, you can work on your car, set up, you can share them. Then I go to watch the Spec Miata race. If anybody hasn't ever watched Spec Miata, look it up on YouTube or go to an actual race. They're awesome, super close, wheel-to-wheel racing, great to watch. And here's some of the other race classes going into the clubhouse corner. And here we see a yellow flag, and if you see over there that blue car pulled the side out of mechanical, so the flagger is waving a yellow to let everybody know what's around the next corner. There's some awesome cars pulling out for the race. And then I finished the day up with a barbecue, which everybody that drove gets to go. They set up food for us and have awards. Thanks for watching.